How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to Gung Ho Firearms. In this edition, for today, we're back again. As you can see, uh, this time we're going to discuss how do you put a ejector. We will install a new ejector because the one we have now is malfunctioning. So you're gonna put a new injector into your rifle. And I will show you how it's done. It's not too complicated. You just gotta have the proper tools. You want to have a set of needle nose pliers. You want to have a 5/32 bronze punch. You want to get yourself a empty, either a 30-06 case or a 25-06. This is a 25-06. They're almost the same. If you ask what the difference is the neck is a little bit longer on the 30-06, but it won't make a difference for what we want. And then get yourself a brass hammer. You want it to be brass because brass is not going to scratch your steel, because brass is softer. And that is pretty much all the tools you need to replace the ejector. Alright, so let's begin. Now, what you want to do, you want to push back the action, press it down. Now that you have it open, your barrel, your receiver, you want to take your empty case and go ahead and put it inside the chamber, right there. And then now, gently, right? Don't let it go. Hold, softly. Just go a little bit slow. And as you can see it right there, you see how the ejector is almost on top of the case, but not quite, right? So now you're going to manually push it. We're going to push it so you can get it over the case. So you're gonna do it. You're gonna manually push it, just like that. You see that? Now it's grabbing the case. Okay. Now you can turn it over, and you see there's a pin, right? You see there's a. Let me show you. There's a pin right there. And that's the pin that you want to knock out. You're going to knock it out with a hammer, and that will release your ejector. So that's what we're going to do. Alright, you're going to give it a tap with your brass hammer. And you see, there goes your ejector. You see that right there? That's your ejector. Now, turn it over. You see the punch right there, right? So, when we did that, release your ejector. Now you want to remove your firing pin. All right. There we go. Now you can release the firing pin, which I'm taking out right now. You see that? You see that pin right there? That's your firing pin. Okay. Now, go ahead and turn it over, and knock it back. If we get on the other side, of the camera, you guys can see what I'm doing. Now, you see, there's the actual ejector spring is just right here, and grab your pliers. And that right there is your ejector spring. Okay? And then there's one more piece. You want to grab your plunger, a tiny little plunger and spring right there. See, that little guy. And that is as far as you need to go. You don't need to go any farther, because now you have your ejector spring, your plunger, your ejector, and your firing pin. And that's everything you need to remove, so we can install the new one, which will be this one. Alright, so you leave the rifle right there, leave your case, and we'll be right back for the second half, and I'll show you how to put in the new ejector. We'll be back.